Here's a video of the 1935 Buick. It's been in our family since new. All original. Everybody in the family likes to keep every vehicle totally original. I know that one fender's been repainted. So you get the nice original interior. It's in very good shape for the age. Inside you get a 3-speed manual. Dashboard, there's a little over 40, it says 46,859 miles. We're going to be driving it for a couple miles here. There are a few spots around the car. Here's one right here on the roof. So open up the engine compartment. So in here you've got a 233 cubic inch inline 8 low revving high torque motor, electric horn, little rust around the radiator. Here's the body tag. There's a photo of that in the eBay ad. Model 41. On the front passenger fender, there's a little dent here. Back up, it's just a beautiful car. It's been preserved very well, kept in the garage its whole life, covered, sheets. Hasn't been run in probably 10 years. We got it out, did all the maintenance, and thing fired right up. This is the other side of the motor. I'm gonna back up. If you look right here, there's a cracked manifold tab, and that was a very common thing on these engines. It has an old repair. I haven't really smelt it or seen it leak exhaust. And it also, I believe there's one on the end here that's been the stud that's been broken off. And then some scratches from closing the hood here. You don't really see. A few scratches here. And as we wipe the pollen off the car, you can just see it's a little bit scratched right in here on the inside of the fender, as well as a chip here. All the windows work. So we've got a bunch of parts that come with the car. There's another gas cap, some water caps, I think an oil cap. See, if I stand up, you can see the vinyl top is in really good shape. I'm sorry the car's dirty, we just cleaned it. It's spring. There's a couple dings here on the back wheel. But the car is in beautiful condition, mechanically sound, clutch is good, brakes are okay. I've got 2 sets of brake liners that come with the vehicle. It's got newer hubcaps that are in really good shape, newer tires. Take a look at the inside from this side. You can open the doors, they go both ways. I'm not sure what that's called. Another shot of the inside. All the windows work as they should. The rubbers on the back windows here are pretty dry and cracked. They're not, they're pretty hard. Oops, sorry, you couldn't really see that. The rubbers here are really cracked, as I was saying. On the front, they're actually quite pliable, so I'd imagine that these have been replaced at some point. And that goes the same for the other side. Trunk, it's got a fire extinguisher and it's in good shape. If we look under the car, there's a little bit of rust. There's no bleed through on the doors or in the normal kind of spots you'd see on an old car. A little bit of a leak going on in the rear end. And under the front, it's in really good shape. Springs, A-arms, everything's been greased. There's some extra ball joints that come with the car. Brand new, or new old stock as they call it. Alright, coming back up. Happy to get any more photos or video. Anybody's interested, just shoot me a message and we'll get those in more detail for you. I really appreciate you checking out the video. Good luck with the auction. We really look forward to a smooth transition to the next owner, and know that my grandfather would be really happy knowing that it's going to a good home. So we're going to walk through the starting sequence in the car. It's a little bit different than a newer car we're used to, but very similar, I guess, to one of the new start-stop feature cars. So maybe this is the original start-stop. So here you've got your ignition switch on, off. You don't actually need the key unless you're locking it. So you can see we don't have the key here. The key is included. So if you turn the ignition switch on, you've got your shift lever, e-brake, clutch, brake, gas, just like a normal car. But to start it, you just have to push down on the gas pedal. Just like that. Pretty fun. And then to turn the vehicle off, you just turn the stop switch, or the off switch, excuse me. Here's your lights, here's throttle. So, you know, maybe it's an early version of cruise control. You pull this throttle out, it's going to keep the engine revved up. So maybe when you're cruising down the freeway, or when you're just letting the car kind of warm up a little bit after you get it started in the morning, you can just hold this open while it warms up. So with the car running, we can see all the gauges work. So we've got good oil pressure. Speedometer works. There's an extra speedometer cable. There's the original mileage, 46,800 something. Water temperature is really good, and the fuel, we just put a few gallons of non-ethanol fuel. We rebuilt the fuel pump with ethanol gaskets, so there's not going to be a problem with modern fuel with the fuel pump. Might recommend rebuilding the carburetor at some point with those newer style gaskets in order to have the vehicle work the best with ethanol. I know that it starts to degrade the older style gaskets.